I'm going to do everything I can to be a voice for Trump, especially with Gen Z.
Should Joe Biden have fired the Secret Service head? I mean, I don't understand that.
I'm not in on all the details of the Homeland Security side. I know there's a really serious after-action report and process and a whole lot.
Next day, Trump got shot, okay? And let me just say right up front, you should be as angry about that as if the candidate you like got shot. You should.
Yes, I don't know if this audience are fake warrior. Why are they laughing? Breaking news, Michael Westman of Jupiter, Florida, was arrested today on charges of reaching threat to kill Trump and J.D. Evans, according to a statement from the Jupiter Police Department in Florida. Westman also made threat to physically harm members of the Trump and Vance family. This is breaking news I just saw. Before we even go into these BMAHA videos, first take a look at these.
I'll be the first to admit that I was a Trump hater. I did not like Trump at all. I thought that he was the most racist human being on this earth. I didn't understand why people praised him as a president or wanted him to be elected in the first place. It's embarrassing to say that the media did get to me, that I believed all those lies they sold, not only them, but a bunch of influencers. Like I said, so embarrassing. But here we are 4 years later, and I can confidently say that the choice has never been more clear, and I will be voting for Trump come November 5th. I am only 22 years old. I understand that I am still young. But if you're somebody that used to be like me, that was a little bit more liberal or leaning towards Biden, just anybody really that wasn't Trump, I urge you to dig a little bit deeper. The main thing I was always told was, oh, you're Mexican. Trump is racist towards Mexicans. Because somebody would show me a 2-second clip from an interview that was maybe an hour long. Dig a little bit deeper. There's always going to be minor things that we don't agree with, but this man loves this country. There's absolutely no denying that. He wants the best for it. He's going to secure our borders. He believes in immigration when done legally. He believes in keeping men out of women's sports. He wants to stop with the whole gender and politics in school nonsense. He will make America affordable again. I hope I can get married and have a family within the next 5 years, but that's not going to be possible if Biden or any Democrat gets elected into office. I can go on and on about why Trump is a man for the job come this November. And for the next 4 months until election, this account will be completely political. I'm going to do everything I can to be a voice for Trump, especially with Gen Z. Love you guys and everybody that follows me. Thanks for being here. I will be the first to admit that
I'm impressed to see young people changing their minds. It is good. At this age, if you can see through the mirror, then it is important. This is someone who never loved Trump in the first place, now changing her mind to vote him. Going into this clip, Brian Donald corrected BMAHA after he tried to minimize the amount of danger Trump was in during the attempted assassination. Maha crowd respond with an applause break. Maha, in his mind, the thing was just crazy blood, but it was just a little blood here. You can see how these people always try to pull things. Bimaha was appreciated when he released a video, when this happened. Now, the way he is trying to say things here, it is actually concerning. Let me play this. I don't want to put the video in full. I will put an audio so you can listen to it to avoid copyright issues.
What he feels. He said there was a moment where he said, when he was talking about getting shot, and he said, I looked down and my hand was blood, covered with blood, and there was blood all over the place. And then they showed a picture of his hand with no blood. I'm not diminishing what happened. I'm just saying that was so indicative of who he is. In his mind, the thing was just crazy blood, but it was just a little blood here.
You've had those conversations where you might have gotten into an altercation, a shouting match with somebody, but it turned into like the fight from Rocky IV. But in your mind, when you're having to deal with that, yes, it's a major situation. The man almost lost his life. I'm going to give him some editorial movement on the amount of blood on his hand. I'm going to give him that, okay? I'm going to give him that. He's earned that.
We should also Also be angry that the Secret Service allowed some kid with a sniper rifle and a rangefinder to get past the metal detectors? What? The TSA once tackled me over a bottle of Visine. So let me, look, Don, I know we've had our little differences over the years, but I must say, you know, I was in Minneapolis that day. It happened just a few hours before I had to go on stage. The first thing I said was, there will be people who find this funny, not me. There will be people, and there already have been, who made the joke that, oh, it's a shame that it didn't work, this assassination. Not me. Liberals don't shoot each other. And they don't revel in it. And they don't wish for it. So that's what I would say to Donald Trump. I'm glad you're okay, because if you weren't, I couldn't keep making jokes about you. And I really want to do it. Joe Biden have fired the Secret Service head. I mean, I don't understand that.
I'm not in on all the details of the Homeland Security side. I know there's a really serious after-action report and process and a whole lot of scrutiny going on there. I think, you know, everything that led up to that moment, that horrible moment, is under a microscope. And I believe that President Biden and the administration will do the right thing.
But you didn't need a microscope to see it.
Yeah, but you also...
I was on the roof, like not that far away, with a rifle for a long time. I mean, I've seen people fired for less, and it just looks bad. It looks like, well, the other guy from the other party got shot. We'll look into it if we have time.
I think it's still when some...
Yes, in as much as I disagree with Bima Hart, sometimes, you know, he makes sense. He acknowledged Donald Trump here, and this is not the first time. He put out a video last time when that happened, and it actually went viral on social media. It doesn't mean because you disagree with someone politically, you should wish them dead. That is not acceptable. So seeing him coming to his senses to actually say this, you know, I applaud him. But he should not try next time to look at it like a small issue. That is where I have issues. Now going into Dr. Fauci. Dr. Fauci had an interview recently on CNN. He said something that actually drew my attention. Breaking, Dr. Fauci tells CNN, Trump only suffered a superficial gunshot wound to the ear, dismisses her concerns about assassination attempts, says Biden vowed previous, you know, he actually just went to talk about this Biden issue. Now looking into what he talked about here, like it was just a small issue. I really wish somebody should not even experience this, because let me not say it on this platform.
I said, let Trumpomania run wild, brother. Let Trumpomania rule again. Let Trumpomania make America great again.
For his discussion on getting unity together in the country, as well as the border control and inflation.
Thomas was...
Enough! And I said...
I want you to listen to a little bit of what... Here's where I thought it was lacking. He said the political rhetoric's gotten too hot.
And finally, new rules.
If you look at the moment that you heard that
Assassination, just to be clear.
To hate Trump, and even worse, to hate the other side, the people who support him.